season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Mayfield looks to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. The start less than ideal as they already face a second and long. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Here's Mayfield. And the defense loses it. It's complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Emeka Egbuka, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. That's caught at the 1. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Buccaneers have it. So problems there on the return, very costly, not what you need when you've just surrendered the lead.
Not at all, because this now has a chance to really snowball on them quickly. Their offense was on the sidelines talking about getting on the field and getting that score back.
From the gun, Mayfield. That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Mayfield now. He's got his receiver. That's Egbuka. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now Mayfield. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Now Mayfield on 4th down. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep. All right, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 12-yard line.
Mayfield on play action. Rolling to his left. His pass caught at the 4. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
Chris Godwin, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2.
The Bucs will set.
They'll look to throw. And this will be caught. This time the two-point conversion works, and it's 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
First and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Mega. Ready. 60 red. Go pink. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for them to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for them to escape the pocket and run.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. But you look at this defense. They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Check, yellow, blue, 32. Hut.
Young going to give to Brooks. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
Young here, you can see, changing the play.
Slide blue. Trouble, 38. Spike, white. Smash, red. Go red. Needle, blue. Heck, yellow, go. Blue, black.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Down. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Young. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Bucs are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll start on the ground with Irving. And some oohs and ahs from the crowd as he jukes his way forward for a couple of yards.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. To throw, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, on is Riley Dixon to punt for Tampa Bay. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A good return there, 17 yards. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
Ready. Hunt.
Now Young. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. He's got room to roam. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are back within a score. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Throwing, Mayfield, rolling to his right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, their first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Mayfield to throw it. Oh, he's got Ibuka. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Hey, we're 30. Real. What's up?
Mayfield. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. They stop short. Down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get it all the way home.
Brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
What's up?
Looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Emeka Ibuka with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Carolina. 58 yards.
That's good for Panthers. First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone.
Set. Yellow, 22. Ready?
A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. The Panthers at 4-10 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Set.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brings up third down.
Backed up here.
11.
Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Ready.
Young. And he fires one, but incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Let's go. Red, 38. Field, black. Fury, yellow. Set.
Young to throw it. Flushed out right. That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. He's going to air one out. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Panthers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly right. You practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. 91 yards. And the Panthers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Good. Watch out.
He'll look to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. 3rd and 12. They'll set up to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
That's taken on the 25. And running with power here. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Now Young going to move them around. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
To the left side, he's got McMillan. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. An audible here to get a new look. They'll try it now with Brooks. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So it wasn't the line that jumped that time, the second level.
No, that's a great observation because most of the time it's those guys up front so eager to get off on the snap. They do it, but in this case, you're exactly right. Second level, probably because they moved up to the first level, and that hurts them.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
Throwing, Young. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Green jacket. Ready?
3rd down, Young from the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 34-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
22 meters.
Young will set to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
cycle. Hut, hut.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Set, ready. Red, hut.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Xavier Legette from 8 yards out. And the Panthers are an extra point away from drawing level. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Sam Martin set to kick off.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of the second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Fourth down, Mayfield. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
13 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
A gain of 40 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Mayfield with it once more. This is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Chris Godwin with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead.
29, Panthers 21. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And Barton, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now. Set.
Young to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Ready, set.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Down. Ready.
They're going to look to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
It's 3rd and 7.
Young, he's going to change it up.
White, white. Hut, hut.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And that's now 2 big catches on this drive for him.
You know, the NFL keeps talking about the possibility of using video for coaching on the sidelines. That's not approved yet, but you can still use pictures. They've got to send his picture down to their defense and say, you see him? Cover him.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll run here with Hubbard. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
You want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Young quickly to the flat. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal.
Drill green. Set hut. Yellow. 22. Red. Cycle. Black shot.
and they just did not get the snap away in time. So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
Okay, ready?
How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal.
You, 33, yellow. Flag blue. Cut.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. And Xavier Legette, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
Ready, ready, set.
The Young's going to throw for this. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
That is caught. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
That's so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he stopped immediately there. The free safety rolling all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play
that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Mayfield. He completes it to Evans. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Bucs try it on 4th down but come up empty. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Here's 1st and 10.
Down. Yellow, 22, ready.
Young. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 26. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10.
Pause, red. Ready?
Young to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Set, ready.
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
Hut.
Again, it'll be Hubbard. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Hut, hut.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. 3 straight runs now, and that defense is held.
Yeah, we often talk about how the low man wins, right? Who wins leverage at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just that leverage. It's leverage with power. Who takes the line of scrimmage and moves it one way or the other? Right now, I can imagine the defense yelling at the offense, hey, guys, if I were you, I'd kick it. You're not getting in.
It's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal. Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
So for the Panthers, it's a good 5th win for them as they play out the string. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.